Well, good morning, all. Happy Sunday. I'm just starting to get a little comfortable with this new program. I won't know why they change them so damn often because they're so difficult to use more often than not. But it's Sunday morning. The holiday season has started, and yesterday I did a thing on politics, and well, I got a little upset, but that's okay. This government and this society is about ready to get anybody upset. However, today I want to talk about something a little bit different. You all know you just finished Thanksgiving. You know how trash always feels about the gardens. Just because it's going into December and winter's setting in on most of the country and it's starting to get cold and icy. I mean, they're starting to talk about snow again tonight here in town, so we'll see. But you got to keep thinking about the garden and what's good for the garden. What does trash say all summer about the garden? Compost. Compost is your friend. I went out this morning and I took a trash can about this size full of potato skins, coffee grounds, turkey fat, leftover breadcrumbs that didn't make it into the stuffing, eggshells, celery greens. I even took up some of the old, some of the old veggies that didn't make it through. They went in. Some of the herbs that got left over. You don't want to save them. You could, but didn't want to save them, so toss them into the compost pile. That must have been about 5 pounds of good compostable material taken out into the yard this morning. How much did you take out? I'd like to know. Because all that stuff is good for the garden. Pumpkin rot. Save the seeds. As long as they were organic, you can grow pumpkin next year. But the pumpkin that didn't get pureed, or the skins, put them in your compost bin. They will rot over the winter. Now, Trask has a big old 50-gallon drum that I just dump everything into, and I turn it, even as long as it's not too frozen, I turn it every couple of weeks and throw leaves in there, and coffee grounds, and everything else. But compost is your friend. Use it. There's leaves still falling in most of the country. Use it. Leaves make God's free mulch. There's no reason to go to Lowe's or Home Depot or those stores to pick up, pay for mulch. God creates mulch. God gives you mulch. It's what you do with it. I see people out here, bags of leaves. Shit, that's food. That is like going past somebody's house who just, they moved out and left all their groceries out in the front yard. This is free food for your yard. Use it. Compost is your friend. I can't get it through enough. It's the beginning of December. That's January, February, March. March! That's the beginning of starting your seedlings. Compost. Get that soil ready. Just because it's winter doesn't mean stop working. Posted some pictures the other day of these topsy-turvy things. Why would anybody throw this out? They buy them. $15 a piece. I saw them advertised last Christmas. Why would anybody throw them out? Perfectly good. Trash picked them up. There's good soil in there. I threw it in the compost pile, empty them out, and put them away for the spring. I'll have a couple of tomato plants growing out of them. We live in a wasteful society, but just because they're wasteful doesn't mean you gotta be wasteful. Living on the right there on my blog. Living on the excess of others. People throw this shit out. They're stupid. If I can get it for free, more power to me. Well, the garden, I wanted to show you this. I saw them yesterday when I pulled it out. This is a brown paper bag out here in the garage, nice and cool and dry. Look at this stuff. Squash seeds for next year. Green bean starters. Sunflower seeds, all nice and dry. Some Swiss chard. Look at them boogers. And they didn't go real well this year, but some lima beans. All this stuff. That's just what I got out here in the shop. They're nice and dry. They stay nice and dry through the winter. Put them in a brown bag, and come March, we'll start putting them out. March ain't far away, about 12 weeks. December, January, February, 12 weeks. March. Ooh. Last year, Tress started them in February because we had an easy winter and it was warm. But you can do these things. So, no, it's a little different than yesterday. Not doing politics. But I get bored with it. I gotta think positive. I gotta keep continuing to think positive. Watched last night, watched The Wizard of Oz. It was on TV. Damn good film. Brings back a lot of childhood memories. Enjoy your childhood memories. Enjoy life through your children. Just because Christmas is coming doesn't mean you gotta spend a lot of money. Give them a down-home, old-fashioned Christmas like they did during the Depression. You think Christmas stopped during the Depression? No. It went. It may not have been a rich Christmas, but the rich Christmas is in the heart. And the rich Hanukkah is in the heart. So, just a little brief message this morning about gardening, and said I would do the second one, and I did. So, you have yourselves a good day, and love to hear from you. Love to see what's going on in your neck of the world. Trash got some ideas going for 2011. Since the end of the world's supposed to be 2012, I figure 2011 be let's go out with a bang. Yeah, right. I don't think it'll happen, but I got some ideas kicking in the head for 2011. So give me a holler. Talk online. Visit the blog. Post me a link to some videos that you've made. I want to see them. I want to see what you guys have been doing out there. Have a good one. Talk later.